Well, well, look who followed the moonlight into my little corner of the forest. So, did anyone else see the sky last night? Because I don't think I'll ever forget it. The moon was glowing so bright, while enormous dark clouds rolled across the sky. Trees were bending, branches were flying across the road, and for a moment, I found myself mesmerized, feeling two completely opposite things at the same time. Part of me wanted to get home and get my family home safely, and the other part couldn't stop staring. And perhaps that's exactly what the full moon is inviting us to do. This is the buck moon, the full moon in Aquarius. Traditionally, the buck moon gets its name from the time of the year when young deer grow new antlers, a beautiful reminder that growth often happens quietly, long before anyone else can see it. Astrologically, Aquarius is the dreamer, the rebel, the inventor, the sign that gently whispers, "What if there's another way?" While the sun is shining proudly in Leo, asking us to express who we truly are. The moon in Aquarius reminds us that our uniqueness isn't meant to separate us from the world. It's meant to become our gift to the world. The full moon also arrives close to Pluto in Aquarius, a combination that many astrologers associate with deep personal insights, truth-telling, and meaningful transformation. So this isn't really a full moon about dramatic endings. It's a full moon that asks, what version of you is quietly outgrowing its old skin? Not because you forced it, but because you've simply grown too big for it. And honestly, after seeing last night's sky, I can't think of a symbol for this moon. Wild, beautiful, a little unpredictable, but truly unforgettable. So come in, my little stargazers. The kettle is on, the moon is full, and the cards are feeling especially chatty tonight. Let's make it magical. And somewhere in the darkness, the universe is grinning because it already knows the next chapter of your story. Let's see if it's ready to give us a little spoiler. The first card tells us what energy is walking into your life. The Hermit. So the first visitor to our moonlit gathering is the Hermit. Now before anyone panics and thinks, oh no, am I supposed to become a cave-living wizard? No. The Hermit isn't asking you to disappear from the world. It's asking you to turn the volume down a little bit, just so that you can hear yourself think. The full moon may have you craving less opinions and more intuition, less scrolling and more soul searching, less proving, more understanding. Sometimes the greatest answers don't arrive with fireworks. They arrive with a cup of tea and 10 uninterrupted minutes to yourself. Card 2, which is going to tell us what blessing is quietly growing. It's the Seven of Pentacles. I absolutely love this card sitting right next to the Hermit at the heart of this reading, because this isn't instant gratification. This is the card that whispers, keep watering the garden. Maybe you've been putting a lot of love into a relationship, building a business, healing yourself, learning a new skill, or simply becoming a kinder version of yourself. You may not see dramatic results this week, but beneath the surface, roots are growing. And roots always grow before flowers. This full moon reminds us that patience isn't passive. It's one of the most magical acts of faith. Card 3, which is going to tell us what should we be mindful of, is the Father of Swords. Now here's a wise old owl. The Father of Swords, brilliant, logical, clear, but occasionally a little too convinced that he's always right. This card reminds us not to mistake certainty for wisdom. You may meet someone who speaks with incredible confidence, or you may catch yourself trying to overthink every little decision. Remember, not everything that matters can be solved like a maths equation. Some things need to be felt. The fourth card sitting on top of the reading is the Mother of Swords, which tells us how we can move through this energy. Almost like she is walked in to balance him, arrives the Mother of Swords. I smiled when I saw these two together because they feel like two wise owls sitting together on neighboring branches. One speaks truth with logic, one speaks truth with compassion. This full moon asks us to practice both. Speak honestly, set healthy boundaries, but don't forget that kindness and clarity can live in the very same sentence. And the last card, which is a plot twist card, is the High Priestess. Well, she had to obviously show up. It's a full moon after all. The High Priestess doesn't shout, she whispers. She reminds us that not every answer needs to arrive today. Not every mystery needs solving. Not every path needs a signpost. Sometimes your intuition has already chosen the right path, the right direction. Your mind just hasn't caught up yet. If something feels quietly right, trust it. If something feels quietly wrong, trust that too. It reminds us that intuition rarely argues. It simply knows. So if I could sum up this entire reading in one sentence, it would be this. Slow down. Keep tending to your garden. Speak your truth with kindness. And trust the quiet voice that has been whispering to you all along. Because under the Aquarius full moon, the loudest answers may not come from the world outside. They may come from the stillness within. May your tea stay warm, your intuition stay louder than your fears, and may the moon always find you exactly when you need her. Until next time, soil, soul, spice, and magic.